Hey y'all, it's Lindsay. I got back from Sam's Club earlier today and I have kept my Sam's Club things sorted out from regular groceries so that I could give you a simple Sam's Club haul. I don't go to Sam's Club terribly often these days, probably once every 5 to 6 weeks, and I don't film each trip, but one thing I do employ is when we get back home from Sam's Club, I have my children help me. Oh, good grief. I have a motion detector here in the laundry room. So if I don't keep moving, it'll shut the lights off on me. Anyway, I have them help me get the majority of our things sort of dispersed to the various locations where those items live or stay in storage until it's time to use them. So we're gonna kind of do a moving haul here while I share what we got. Here in the laundry room, we have some detergent, the All Free and Clear. I like this stuff. I have more fabric softener. I know this does have coloring in it, which I dislike, but it doesn't seem to bother us too much right now, so I'm willing to let that stay. I got some OxyClean. I don't use this for every load or anything like that, but when we do want to use OxyClean, it's good to have on hand. And some dishwasher packs. I was using the powder, or no, backtrack. Let me tell you a story. This is kind of a moving target haul. I used to use liquid dishwasher detergent in our dishwasher. I started to notice some kind of like streaks on the actual door of the dishwasher and figured out it was almost like a film left behind, but like a corrosion kind of an appearance too. So we changed it up to the powder format of dishwasher detergent, and that seems to have solved one of the problems. The secondary problem to that is it's a little bit fussy. Oh, good gravy. We should be tap dancing to make the motion detector work. The thing I dislike about the powder is it's a little bit fussy to try to make sure that I get the right dosage, that I don't get it all over the place, that I get it directly in the detergent cup, make sure everything is right. And I'm not at a place in my brain where I want to decant the powder detergent into a jar and use a spoon to dip out the right amount every single time. I'm just not there right now. So I thought that I would go ahead and pick up these little dudes. I've used them in the past, not that specific variety, but I'm curious to see if that causes any of the corrosive type things. I know that the little disintegrating packets can leave microplastics. I know all of the negatives to using the little tiny packets, but in the season of life we are currently in, I am going to just give it a try and see what happens. But let's move on to the next zone for the rest of this haul. Here in the kitchen, I only had them place one thing, and that was one of the Sam's Club rotisserie chickens. I know those are loaded with all the chemicals, all the hormones, all the things, but it made for dinner to be super easy tonight, and my hand keeps going up here like I'm tap dancing, so I don't know what I'm doing here. However, the chicken is what we had for dinner tonight, and it worked out well. It's one of those every once in a while things. Like I said, I'm only at Sam's Club once every 5 to 6 weeks, and I don't actually get the rotisserie chicken every single time. So it's one of those few and far between items. That's what we had for dinner. Otherwise, I would show it to you. I suppose I could dig through the trash, but that's excessive. All right, these things are going into storage. I've got toilet paper, a package of paper towels, some more soap, a container of Dark Magic K-Cups, and a package of Kleenex. All of those items, they live in the storage space, but I have not yet, organized it to the point where I can put those in their spaces. I just got to reconfigure a few things, but that's the next stop on our trek. And finally, let's go hit the kitchenette where I've got the rest of the foodstuffs. Here's the last bit of my Sam's Club haul today. I got a case of 24 bubbly with the cherry, blackberry, and raspberry flavors. Personal favorite for me. My husband really likes the citrus flavors, but for me, These more like berryish flavors are where it's at, and fortunately that was what our Sam's Club had today. I got 2 liters of the avocado oil. I got some of the Little Potato Company potatoes. My girls love those. I did get 3 heads. These are giant heads of cauliflower, like massive. And I don't know how many years ago, probably 4 or more years ago. No, maybe it was 3 years ago. I did a video showing you how I make my own homemade cauliflower rice to package and freeze. So my intention is to do that with all of this cauliflower here. I bought 3 packages of the pecan halves. The best deal is at the Sam's Club for us in our area. The 2-pound packages are less than $14 right now. The one at Walmart, the pecans are not nearly as good, and it's $19 or $20 for the same volume, so that works out well. I did get a 2-pound package of broccoli florets, and my girls love these mini cucumbers, so I got a package of those. I use these tortillas for my husband to make a variety of things, whether it's lunch wraps or breakfast burritos, any kind of variety of things. I use those for him, so I picked up a package of those. I got some fresh raspberries. I bought 3 dozen eggs. What was weird is that the 36 pack of eggs that was like a regular egg was almost $13 for 36 eggs, but I was able to buy the individual 18 egg packs for $4 a piece. So kind of check your unit prices, and this seemed to be a better quality egg based on the information available on the eggs. So I felt like that was a win. I did grab a package of Brussels sprouts. Is this 2 pounds? Yes, 2 pounds of Brussels sprouts. I got a 4-pack of butter back there. And then I got 2 frying chickens. This was $18 basically. Okay, meat. I got 9 pounds of the 80/15 beef that was on a reasonable price for $15 per package, so I felt like that was good. I decided to pick up some of the ribeyes because I felt like $11 a pound was better than what I have been seeing. In my Walmart, it's been close to like, I don't know, $14, $15, sometimes even $16 a pound. So I liked the price tag, and I bought 2 of those. I'm going to freeze those individually. I got, what is this? 3-pound package and another 3-pound package of skinny bacon. We've been making tons of jalapeno poppers, and I want to make some Texas torpedoes. So that is the kind of bacon that I like to use, the thin, regular bacon. And finally, I bought a package of boneless chicken thighs. I don't love the price. This was $3 a pound. But right now, trying to find chicken for less than $3 a pound is impossible. So that is the other half of my Sam's Club trip. And that's what close to $500 got me at the Sam's Club. It doesn't feel like a lot of food, but I also got, sundry items like the toilet paper and the paper towels, the bar soap. And I know that I buy a lot of things that very many people would choose not to buy because they're not pure, they're not perfect. I am in a stage of life where I'm going to do what I can with what I have access to and not stress myself out to the point where I go crazy. There's that. And out of everything that I bought food-wise, there are only 2 things that I would not eat as a keto consumer, a person who's trying to stay in a state of ketosis, and that would be the potatoes that my girls love and the Santa Fe tortillas. And I just tend to prefer my homemade egg wraps or like egg wrap tortilla type things over those Santa Fe brand tortillas. They're a good brand to buy for store-bought. I just prefer my egg wraps. So I just tend to do that and keep the tortillas for my husband because he really loves those. And I think ultimately when it comes to buying groceries in the current state of of the economy and the state of like the country that we're in, it's just one of those things where you buy what you have access to and you work with what you got. And there was a time in my life when I would have gone complete perfectionist. And I think that perfection is definitely the enemy of good. And everything here is basically sufficient for my nutritional needs and for the needs of my family. There are loads of vegetables that I didn't have access to because they were either sold out or the produce they had looked kind of not good. So I didn't want to buy stuff that looked like it would go bad in the next 12 minutes. So choices were made, and this is not everything that we will eat. Lots of the meat will go into the freezer once I get it packaged for smaller portions. Those steaks I will freeze with my food saver individually. And now that I am no longer hardcore focused on getting 8 million grams of protein in a day, my husband and I can split one steak and both be equally satisfied with, and so that'll stretch further. And when we are grilling steaks for our family of 5, we will generally grill 2 steaks because my husband and I will split one, and then our 3 daughters will split the other, and then we supplement with other things on our plates. And ribeyes have a ton of fat, so it really satiates. I wanted to mention this. I stated in my last Walmart grocery haul that I needed, or maybe it was, I don't remember which one it was. I bought the Bertolli brand extra light olive oil, not extra virgin olive oil. I tend to buy that because it is so much more mild in flavor, and it makes it a little bit more palatable in my mayonnaise when I sometimes will do mayonnaise with the extra light olive oil. And I will blend that with avocado oil. It just makes it a little bit more neutral for my kids. I don't do that every time. But I mentioned that I needed to check and see if it was 100% actual olive oil or if they were cutting it with vegetable oil. I did email Bertolli and I asked them the question. They said that it was 100% olive oil. They're not cut with any other oils. The process they use to filter out and refine the flavor of the olive oil, it's using a cotton cloth. It's there's no chemicals involved with refining that extra light olive oil. So I do feel comfortable using it as part of my pantry, and I don't use that as my sole cooking oil, but I remember saying that I needed to check on that. And I wanted to follow up with you to let you know that that is the information I was given directly from the company. I'm going to go put the cold things back in the fridge. I'm going to start processing some of the things that need to be individually packaged and frozen. And I hope to see you in my next video.